What up, people? We are on range today. Me and Justin, we were getting some rounds through for IPSC coming up this weekend, so we had the open guns out. Just figured we'd do a quick little side-by-side comparison, tell you what we think of each one, and so on and so forth. And we got the Phoenix Trinity Honcho, and we got the MPA DS9 Open. Justin shooting the Honcho, which we borrowed from one of my buddies for IPSC Nats. So Justin shooting the Honcho this weekend. I'll be shooting what I typically shoot, which is the MPA DS9 Open. So I will say, you know, from the time I have on both of them, which is pretty limited on this one and then quite a bit on this one, I do enjoy the MPA in almost every facet, from how it feels to how it shoots, recoil impulse, everything like that. They don't list on their website, at least Justin and I couldn't find, what barrel length they use in here, but it looks like a 5-inch overall, so it'd be like a 4.6 or 4.8 threaded, and then the comp on it. This one is definitely a 5-inch threaded, so it's going to be like a 5.6 overall length with comp. Running pretty much the same port setup, 3-hole comp, 4 popples. Also same with this, 3-port comp, popples. We actually put the popples in this a couple months ago for Parmer. It just wanted a little bit flatter. We did chrono with even after popple with black dot competition major ammo. This is still hitting 167, so that's good. I load for this. I usually shoot a power factor like 172 to 175 in this, but so they're pretty comparable as far as that goes. We are running black dot today just for this so that it's equal against both of them. But I'll tell you, the grip on this one feels, I don't have caliper, so we didn't do any measurements or anything, but the grip on this one feels significantly wider this way from back to front compared to this one, and it feels narrower sideways. This feels like a much more natural grip. I think even Justin agreed on that one. It just feels better in the hand overall. Both trigger weights, this one's pretty light, this one's a little bit heavier. Parmer runs his about 1.5 pounds, I believe, 1.7 pounds. This one sitting at about 15 ounces, 14.5 to 15 ounces. I'm running Da Vinci thumb rest on mine, and then we have the Atlas slide stop thumb rest on this one. Otherwise, pretty much identical. Both of them, sorry, are running 507 comps on frame mount. This one is the exact way that it comes from MPA minus the Da Vinci thumb rest. I liked the Da Vinci just a little bit more. I liked the flat feel and the adjustability of it. MPA's thumb rest is super nice, but I just like the way this one feels. Otherwise, this one's 100% the way it comes. This one is also pretty much the way that it comes, minus the popple holes and I believe the gas pedal. I think they run a regular slide stop. I'd have to look, and the mag release. So cool. Let's just put some rounds down. I forgot my chrono today because I always forget something every time. But we'll put some rounds down, both of us, and then we'll see which one we like. We're gonna start out with the MPA DS9 Hybrid Black Dot 124 major ammo. Now we got the Phoenix Trinity Honcho, again, Black Dot 124 major. All right, Justin's gonna run the MPA DS9 Open first, and just a precursor, Justin's right hand pointer finger does cocaine daily. So he shoots fast is what I'm trying to say. It's ridiculous. Cheater. All right, after that, now he's got the one he's gonna shoot. This is the exact setup he's shooting this weekend, which, by the way, he does not typically shoot open or 2011s. He shoots built 226s, and he shoots them faster than most people who shoot race guns. So this is what he's gonna be running this weekend. So we just put just a mag through just to get some rounds down for video purposes and stuff, but we've shot both these quite a bit today. And honestly, my opinion, I'll have Justin tell you here in a second, but my opinion, I just like everything about the MPA more than the Honcho. Not that the Honcho's bad, it runs great. I don't think you've had an issue yet, right? Yeah, it runs great, but it's just everything about the MPA, in my opinion, feels just better. I will say I had an issue with the MPA, this little nub up here, which is, it's common on open guns just because of the abuse they take, but I had this little eyelet that comes down inside the grip here. It had broken, and it had broken up against the frame. I called them, told them what my issue was. They fixed everything. They replaced everything about it without a question asked, which is, you know, I have to call that out because it is an open gun. A lot of places won't do any type of warranty or anything on open guns. And MPA every single time is taking care of me or anybody I know. So I do have to give a shout out to that. I've never had to deal with them on this, so I can't say, but you know, take that for what it's worth. Yeah, man, from everything from like just the grip feel on this, the recoil impulse, I run a little bit hotter ammo than the black dot that we were shooting today. And even earlier today when I was shooting my ammo, it still just feels softer than the Honcho in my opinion. So overall of the guns are pretty close to the same. It's something about this, man. I really just stand with this gun. And Justin, what do you think?
MPA feels much better overall in the hand for sure. Grip shape and contour, it just feels a little more natural. The Honcho is super flat, but the recoil impulse is definitely different between the two guns. MPA definitely, I would say, is smoother, a little more consistent. It doesn't feel quite the punch into the hand that you get with the Honcho. Honcho still shoots great, just different feel to it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, again, I don't think anything's wrong with the Honcho by any means. I think it's proven to be a pretty good freaking gun. I mean, we haven't had a single issue through all the rounds, and you've put a lot more through it than I have, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it by any means. I think everything about the MPA is just nicer. Speaking of which, on this one, we had to put smaller safeties in because dude here's got bear paws. He was having an issue that when he was indexing, it was tripping the safety up and on. So we did have to put unshielded safeties on there just for the slimness of it for him to run it. But the MPAs don't tend to have that issue just because of how they're cut. They're cut a little bit narrower right here. So even with dudes with big hands that tend to ride up, they don't touch your hands like a lot of the other ones. But yeah, other than that, man, I mean, both are great guns. I'm super happy I ended up going with the MPA. My buddy Andrew Hyder works there, and he's the one who talked me in to going with the MPA. I had a few issues at first, self-inflicted, of course. I was trying to figure out the whole ammo loading situation. So I did spend, half a season running this thing bolt action at competitions, which was super fun. But since I got the ammo figured out, man, this thing runs great. I've never had an issue since. So we're heading out. We just wanted to get some rounds in for IPSC, and I figured while we were here, we'd do a little side-by-side. If you want, tell me what you guys think, which one you like, if you run any of them, if you run a different one, if you've compared any others, let us know. We'll see you next time.